frequency of the stars, the frequency of Egypt? We don't know. But when we break things down into energy, frequency, and vibration, we understand everything's vibration, including you. You think that you look the same because you see yourself in the mirror, but really, you know what I'm saying, you are vibrating. The matter that makes you can only be held under a certain vibration together. So your vibration is everything, as you are energy, and that which we give our energy, that which we rock with, is what manifests in us and what we become. You want to be, which level of luminary do you want to be? Do you want to be on the level of Mercury and Venus? All right, those are lower stars than the higher stars in the firmament. Do you want to be vibrating at a frequency above the vault of heaven, above the firmament, the dome, whatever you want to call it? But, you know, I call it a vibrational layer. You know, I don't get mixed up in titles because they're triggers and they're sorcery words in English and Latin. And I don't like to trigger that stuff. So I say vibrational layer, whatever that is. But there's layers above this vibration, and it's above our stars, above the sun, right? The sun is within the vibrational layer, you know what I'm saying? So that's what, you know, you can go back to previous videos and the flat drop and get more on that. So let's check out the vibration of the stars. Shout out to Ashley Webster, and definitely subscribe to her for a lot of this drop of vibration and a lot of flat drop, you know what I'm saying? A lot of great information. So this is Mercury and Venus. You're about to see it through a high power telescope, for real, and see what Mercury, Venus, these stars really look like. Are they terraformed? Can you land on them like they told us in school? Or are they just stars? And these people that worship and get energy from these stars like Saturn and Venus and Mercury and Jupiter, they're worshiping entities. They're worshiping the energy of this stuff. And that's why we are just to connect direct to our Heya, our breath, our power, our existence, our establishment. And definitely check out that last drop, you know what I'm saying, with the name, Heya, and the frequency and all that kind of stuff, because it was really a great time to tie everything together. So the frequency of Heya, check out that drop, and let's look at Mercury and Venus without further ado. This is Mercury. This is Jupiter. Right. Energy, 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 energy. Energy. That's supposed to be low. The moon of Jupiter. Okay.
This star in a jar is made when a sound wave is passed through a small bubble inside a flask of liquid. And this sound wave makes the bubble do something remarkable. First it expands, then it collapses.
Like a
And
star.
this collapse happens so violently that vapor molecules trapped inside the bubble slam together and heat up so much that the bubble gives off an incredible burst of heat and light.
Whoa!
Several thousand times a second.
Like a star. So when the scriptures say water's above, water below, you've been taught outer space, all that. I'm sorry. You have to unlearn that stuff in order to get what I'm saying. If you take it direct as it was understood and is, that above this vibrational layer, right, or even before, there are waters above and waters below. So whatever, you know, we call water or atmosphere, right, it's a medium. It's a medium. And you saw how light passing through water gave that combustion of light passing through water. Let's check that out again. Because that's your entire story of science and stars, but they're just showing you light passing through water. The water's above, water's below. Let's go. Look at that. Can you land on that? Can you land on that? Use your senses. Do you think you can land on that? Use your senses. Can you land on that? Can you land on that? That's a moon. Can you land on that moon? Come on, man. Vibration, vibration, vibration. Now check this out again.
This star in a jar is made when a sound wave is passed through a small bubble inside a flask of liquid. And this...
So I'm sorry, a sound wave, not light, excuse me. But we're all talking about energy, so it's really the same. But yeah, a sound wave passing through the medium of water. The Most High says, let there be light. That's sound, right? His word is sound. With his word, everything is formed. His word is the sound vibration. Okay? And whatever frequency you're in, it's either his or it's an artificial one. So when we talk about good and evil, evil, doesn't really exist, right? Because evil has to exist within these frequencies, and it can't go against that frequency which it is. So it's been put in order. We call it evil, but it's in order to cause a reaction. A reaction in who? A reaction in you. You're reacting. You're going to shine like a star one day because of the sound going through you, because of the word going through you, because it's going to be in you. That's your soul. That's your ruach. That's the vibration we're getting on. That's what I call swag frequency, babe. Let go.
Sound wave makes the bubble do something remarkable.
Mm-hmm.
First it expands, then it collapses.
Boom.
And this collapse happens so violently that vapor molecules trapped inside the bubble slam together and heat up so much that the bubble gives off an incredible burst of heat and light, several thousand times a second, giving the appearance of a star.
Look at that. That sound going through water, forming a bubble and exploding. Shout out to Bradley, man. He got the drop. Family, that's a star. This is a star. This is a star. These are your planets. They are sound going through water. Come on. Let's read that together. Let's get that back. Let's read it together. Sound is a physical phenomenon that cannot exist without a medium. You need a medium in order for sound to exist, to be passed through, to do its job, right? It is often described as a vibration that propagates as a wave, a waveform, a hertz, a measurement. 432 hertz, what measurement of sound are you in? What vibration are you in? If they tuned you to one frequency, 440, if every single song you've ever heard has been tuned to 440, then what vibration are you in? I know it sounds good because you never compared it to the real thing. That's why we drop it in 432, man. Get off the McDonald's of frequencies. Get off your radio frequency You know what I'm saying? Get at us. Just sign up to drop VIP. We'll tune 5 songs for free every month for whoever is just down with us. We'll start tuning your library 5 songs at a time at least, and we have packages to do even more than that. You know what I'm saying? But check this out. Sound is a physical phenomenon that cannot exist without a medium, and is often described as a vibration that propagates as a wave able to travel through all forms of water, gases, liquids, solids, and plasma. Let's go. My bad, I'm getting situated. Sorry for the shaky camera. I just gotta hold this thing. It's heavy. So, I want to read all this. Cymatics is a term for the patterns of vibration that occur on the surface of an object when it is excited by sound. Okay? Cymatics. So when we say cymatics experiments, we're talking about sound moving through the mediums of water, you know what I'm saying? Especially water. But you need a medium. But sound can move through different mediums, right? So but when we're water, when our body is mostly water, right? When our earth is mostly water, all right? Now you understand why that is. Because the sound needs the water. The sound needs the medium. And there's waters above, and that's what you're seeing in your stars. These are energy. Then you can go deeper and say, okay, so if these are living energies, are they all just, you know what I'm saying? These are energies that are going in a circle, rotating on an axis in a fixed constellation around your energy. So these energies are actually giving you energy. But what energy are you extracting? Are you extracting energy from the lower luminaries, Mars, Venus, Saturn? Is that your drop? That's that 440 hertz. That's what I'm trying to put out there. I'm bringing that into what we're talking about, because this stuff is old, ancient stuff. This is not new. Nothing's new under the sun. So these entities, these fallen entities, that's your 440 hertz. That's why they put it all in 440 hertz. Plain and simple. That's their vibration, not yours. You have to choose your own. You have to choose up. All right? Let's go. It's going so fast. I'm sorry. I know it's going fast. It is based on the principle that when sound enters a medium, it imprints an invisible pattern and acoustic energy. That's why I'm bringing everything back to energy. All of our scripture, all of our conversation, anything we think about, we have to keep being reminded and being aware of vibration. Then you can connect to your creator energetically and wake up. When the sound is made visible by a number of special techniques, this often creates fundamental and beautiful geometric forms. Let go. Put differently, beautiful sounds create beautiful patterns, and conversely, harsh and distorted sounds create distorted patterns. Family, meditate on that. That is the drop. Everything we talk about from henceforth is going to come back to this right here. This is going to bring you into reality real quick. Don't your scriptures say that this is a war of principalities and energies? Ain't that in your scriptures? Can we all agree that we are against a vibration here? Can we agree on that? Let's drop everything else. Let's all come together right now. Can we agree that we're all energy and that this is a vibration war? That there are entities against your vibration. Therefore, put differently, beautiful sounds, right? So a beautiful sound creates a beautiful pattern. Hey. A beautiful sound. A sound that exists. Your creator sound creates Beautiful patterns. That's what he's trying to create on earth. A beautiful pattern. And conversely, harsh and distorted sounds, we saw 440. We'll see some again. But these harsh, distorted sounds create distorted patterns. And now you have a chaotic world. And the entire earth is waiting for you to hear the sound of your creator again, so that they too can be a part of the beautiful pattern. So these are words being spoken. Beautiful sounds. Thank you. Look at the patterns that are formed in the water. Crystallization. Prayer, you know. All that. Alright, then here's the harsh stuff. You start yelling at it. You make me sick. I hate you. Alright, so let's move on. Definitely check the rest of that link out. And you know, I want to compare what we saw. You know, hit up the drop. You know, go to 432 to drop. You know what I'm saying? Get that drop. Check out the food truck network. You know, we get at the food trucks, put them in swag frequency. Oh, shout out to Let Me Find the Truth. Let Us Find the Truth. Man, that classic drop. I mean, yeah. Check out that video. That got the story in it. You know, Let Us Find the Truth. This is just the homepage right now. You see what we got. Great drop there, King. This King right there is always dropping that drop, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm listening to the rest of chapter 5 right now. I got 2 more chapters to catch up on. You know, definitely check out the last live show. You know, if y'all never heard the live shows, this is what it sounds like. We're almost back on the air. Don't get dropped off, man. Let's get into it.
I'm pleading with you to stop spinning.
Stop spinning.
The minute you get your orientation, the Most High doesn't have to give you some type of crazy gravity story. And I mean, you don't think he would write that in on some tablet about you traveling at 70,000 miles per hour and spinning? At
Shout
some
out to
point,
that
he would say,
kid.
I created the heaven and earth, and I spun you hella fast. I mean, you know, circle ball, you know, it gets crazy. We got to just get our orientation back. This is a story coming out yesterday in New York City. Top NYPD brass, including Commissioner William Bratton, held an emergency meeting Tuesday to discuss a credible threat, they're calling.
That's all my bait.
Against
I got to
New
get
York
my
City,
sneaker head.
days ahead of Christmas and during an especially busy time of the year when tourists flock to the Big Apple. A federal law.
Check out that radio, you know what I'm saying? The drop radio. I'll start posting those episodes. Yeah, so you saw the stars twinkling, right? You saw the sound moving through the waters above. Let's check out, you know, an experiment with water right here on Earth. And pay attention to what you see coming up and tell me if that looks anything like what you see above you. Come on, sorry, my internet could be going mighty slow sometime. There we go. I want to see that first drop. Come on now, don't go so fast. Experiment conducted only with water and sound. Just like above, as above, so below. Let's go. 432. Binary beats 8 hertz. So this is in 432 hertz. The sound vibration of 432 hertz. And tell me if that looks like what's above you. Stay tuned. Look familiar? Twinkle, twinkle, little star. 432, baby. Beautiful patterns. Beautiful patterns. Hey, hey, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. You know. Drop. Yeah, man. Ain't that gorgeous? Ain't that a beautiful pattern? Ain't that 432? So you can check out more, and it gets even deeper, man. Gorgeous though. Very gorgeous. I know you feel that. You're listening to the frequency, and the sound going through your computer or phone right now, that's the 432 hertz. So if that felt good, if you wonder like for that minute why that felt so good, why you weren't distracted and just distorted for a second out your day, that's why I said come chill in our vibe suites. We have suites in different, you know what I'm saying, whatever vibration, you know what I'm saying, you want to be on. You know what I'm saying, whatever mood you want to be in. You in love mood, and there's love songs called Lovers Rock. You know what I'm saying, and you can deal with those. I'll show you right now. I want everybody to be in a good vibration all day. We got our app coming out soon. We're going to get all this stuff to you so you can, we're just trying to help get you off this frequency. These are our vibe suites. You got Lovers Rock, that's love songs, alternative, the high road. You got Jammin' Rebel, that's that reggae. Mimosa, you got that jazz. The Basement, you got that rap. Neon Valley, you got that pop. You got some bedroom music, man. The midnight hour, man. I mean, even babies should be made in 4-3 in swag frequency. So get all that drop. We're almost out of here. I want to revisit this. I dropped it on the frequency of hey yeah, and I want to let you get this again. This is the musical pyramid. Check out the link, Pyramid Secrets, 432 hertz tuning, Chris Dunn. All right, so let's get it quickly. And, you know, so this man is approaching it with the theory of pyramids being energy, pyramids being frequency. But check out what he says specifically.
I questioned the theory whether the pyramids were actually tombs. And after conducting considerable research, I could not find any evidence that they were any original burials within the pyramids. Of course, that raises the question, if they were not tombs, what were they used for?
What were they used for?
What I did is I examined the Great Pyramid and did a reverse engineering study of it. What I concluded was that it was actually used to generate energy.
Energy.
And it generated energy in a way that was extremely holistic. It actually did more than just generate energy. It relieved the stresses in the Earth's plate. And it also drove the plate into harmony. That harmony then possibly could have affected the people in the area, creating an environment, an acoustic environment, that was peaceful and extremely beneficial to their health.
Peaceful, vibration, beneficial to their health. Doesn't that sound the same as with this 432 hertz, everything we've been talking about? So these pyramids are vibration. Now, he's going to raise something up in 1 second where it's like, all right, it seems like they were able to tune in different frequencies with these pyramids. They can put you in swag frequency. They can also put you in a distorted frequency if they choose to use these as a weapon against you. I mean, this is cold work when we talk about our melanated people. So I'm not anti, you know what I'm saying, Egyptian, Africa. I'm for our indigenous family everywhere, but I'm even more than that, I'm for truth. I'm for waking up to who we are specifically so that we can connect even more as a melanated family. But we have to know which tribes we are here. And that's why we focus on that. But yo, love to these kings and queens here. But yeah, so if it was used for them positive, was it used for you negatively? When we look at the biblical story, the story of the Torah, and being enslaved in Egypt, if we go with that, and we look at what Hitler did in the 30s when he enslaved, you know what I'm saying, those particular people, he had them in 440 hertz. He was experimenting with 440 hertz, Hitler was. But where did Hitler get it from? Let's check it out. Let's skip ahead.
The heart of the power plant. It is constructed solely of granite. It is tuned to a high degree to resonate at 440.
440.
It also emits naturally an F-sharp chord, and this was detected by an acoustic
One more
engineer,
time.
Tom Danley, in 1960
Listen up.
chamber. Then again, another small passage into the King's Chamber.
King's Chamber.
The King's Chamber complex is the heart of the power plant. It is constructed solely of granite. It is tuned to a high degree to resonate at 440. It also emits naturally an F-sharp chord, and this was detected by an acoustic engineer, Tom Danley, in 1995.
Maybe he wasn't right. Maybe he was just approximating.
Within the heart of the pyramid.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe he was just approximating. Maybe. You checked out the link. So I'm not saying these pyramids were in 440, but clearly they knew that this, you know what I'm saying, was going to resonate a frequency. And I believe that they could resonate a positive frequency that was positive to their people, and they can also resonate a frequency that was negative and directed towards whoever were subjects of theirs. You know what I'm saying? And Hitler using that frequency, the 440 makes you distorted and lazy, feeling like, you know, it's difficult to say, yeah, I'm a warrior, I'm a stand up for what's right in 440 hertz. In 440, it takes all that out of you. It makes you so distorted to reality that you can accept the illusion easier. It's like getting a, you know what I'm saying, little dose of something to calm you down, a little syringe. So, was Egypt, did they set up an artificial grid? Did they set up an artificial grid? So, if we take it as them worshiping other gods and all these other things, which in our Torah, that's the whole situation. You had one nation that was just rocking with the Creator, one nation that was rocking with a pantheon of gods. Whether they were principles of different things, I understand how the brothers break it down. I'm just breaking this down right quick. I'm not getting on nobody. I'm just saying that was the difference, biblically speaking. So in that way, these people were connected to their Creator straight up in that 432, and these people were rocking with a pantheon of gods, possibly the lower luminaries or high, you know what I'm saying, you know, they were high science angels, fallen angels, but, you know, they're angels, so of course they got them in the high sciences. Or they were rocking with the purity of 432, I'll give them that, but they had a 440 hertz tuning chamber, and in that tuning chamber, it was all bad. So just check this out right quick. You check out this link where it says, the Great Pyramid is one of the few artificial earth chakras. The Great Pyramid is one of the few artificial earth chakras. An artificial chakra. And now we're on that same artificial grid today. That's why the pyramid's on the back of the US dollar, because we're in the frequency of the artificial grid. And we have to get off that grid, and we have to stay up, suit up, and choose up. So, you know, check out the drop. Love y'all, man, and see y'all next time.
First it expands, then it collapses.
Like a
And this
star.
collapse happens so violently that vapor molecules trapped inside the bubble slam together and heat up so much that the bubble gives off an incredible burst of heat and light.
Whoa!
Several thousand times a second.
Like a star. So when the scriptures say water's above, water below, you've been taught outer space, all that. I'm sorry. You have to unlearn that stuff in order to get what I'm saying. If you take it direct as it was understood and is, that above this vibrational layer, right, or even before, there are waters above and waters below. So whatever, we call water or atmosphere, right? The frequency of the stars, the frequency of Egypt. We don't know. But when we break things down into energy, frequency, and vibration, we understand everything's vibration, including you. You think that you look the same because you see yourself in the mirror, but really, you are vibrating. The matter that makes you can only be held under a certain vibration together. So your vibration is everything, as you are energy, and that which we give our energy, that which we rock with, is what manifests in us and what we become. You want to be, which level of luminary do you want to be? Do you want to be on the level of Mercury and Venus? All right, those are lower stars than the higher stars in the firmament. Do you want to be vibrating at a frequency above the vault of heaven, above the firmament, the dome, whatever you want to call it? But, I call it a vibrational layer. I don't get mixed up in titles because they're triggers and they're sorcery words in English and Latin. And I don't like to trigger that stuff. So I say vibrational layer, whatever that is. But there's layers above this vibration, and it's above our stars, above the sun, right? The sun is within the vibrational layer, you know what I'm saying? So that's what, you can go back to previous videos and the flat drop and get more on that. So let's check out the vibration of the stars. Shout out to Ashley Webster, and definitely subscribe to her for a lot of this drop of vibration and a lot of flat drop, you know what I'm saying? A lot of great information. This is Mercury. This is Jupiter. Right. Energy, 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 energy. Energy. That's supposed to be low. The moon of Jupiter. Okay.
This star in a jar is made when a sound wave is passed through a small bubble inside a flask of liquid. And this sound wave makes the bubble do something remarkable.
So this is Mercury and Venus. You're about to see it through a high power telescope. For real. And see what Mercury, Venus, these stars really look like. Are they terraformed? Can you land on them like they told us in school? Or are they just stars? And these people that worship and get energy from these stars like Saturn and Venus and Mercury and Jupiter, they're worshiping entities. They're worshiping the energy of this stuff. And that's why we are just to connect direct to our Heya, our breath, our power, our existence, our establishment. And definitely check out that last drop, you know what I'm saying, with the name, Heya, and the frequency and all that kind of stuff, because it was really a great time to tie everything together. So the frequency of Heya, check out that drop, and let's look at Mercury and Venus without further ado.